listen,
Neither one of us was here. Deal?
Deal. Is he going to be a prop?
No, absolutely not. The last thing he wants is for his parents to know he was at a college party.
Good.
Hey,
Hi.
what were you and Aquaman Classic talking about?
You are not a horrible person.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's get to this, you guys. If y'all want to go back into the other video, I talked about Rocco passing out, talked about that. Also talked about Joss catching Danny at the party, the bonfire. But now we need to talk about business. Emma and Joss' business right now, because this is the whole point of Joss going to this bonfire. So the assignment is Professor Dalton and everything linking to him, right? So Vaughn was there to create a distraction for Joss by having Emma and Gio go into the water with him and swim. He convinced them like it was going to be good for him to get a swim in the cold. I don't know, like, I'm assuming it's an ocean because Port Charles is supposed to be like in New York or whatever. But maybe it's a lake. I don't know. I think it was a lake though. It don't matter. But so he asked them to hop in there. And so during that time, Joss was trying to get, the data off that file, right? And so she ended up going to Vaughn about that she made a copy, but she said she must get the drive back to Emma as it has her data on it, but she corrupted it. So Vaughn basically told her, like, she'll have to plan it on Emma. And remember, Vaughn warned Joss that you're going to have to put your friends in a very troubled position. So Joss is going to have to find a way to plant this on Emma, bro. And then Joss asked if he has any ideas how to do that, but then Danny had interrupted them. So that conversation kind of went nowhere, but they'll get back to it when they need to, figure it out. So basically, after they dealt with Danny, because Danny was supposed to be in there, so she was able to get him out of the picture. So then later, we saw Emma and Gio walk up to Joss, and then Emma asked what Joss and Aquaman. This is why I love Emma, man. Emma, man. It was so damn silly, bro. You gonna call this man Aquaman? Literally gonna call Aquaman, bro. Emma, you is stupid, bro. Oh my god, man. She gonna call him Aquaman, bro. I'm done, Emma. I'm done. But she was basically asking what they were talking about. So, that was definitely going to make, Joss a little bit nervous because she knows what they were talking about was you and your data file, bro. And how Joss corrupted it. And so, Joss going to have to figure out a way to put it on her, man. See, this is where this storyline, I'm telling you, it gets just more and more interesting by the day. More and more interesting by the day, bro. So, again, what has my consistent theory been on this channel? My consistent theory has been that I feel, at least this is what I feel like Emma is already investigating Professor Dalton. Whether it's in the WSB or not, I feel like she's already been investigating Professor Dalton. Because remember that, ironically, both of them came from California, which tells me she saw Professor Dalton before. They just haven't met in person. Dalton doesn't even know who she is because she's been spying on him. And that's why she's trying to get this position. This intern in the summer. So, which is something that she was looking for because you know, originally she was supposed to get the internship at Deception. And I'm so glad this show went away from that. Because remember, they were initially going to make Emma work at Deception, and they wrote that off. And I was like, I didn't like that at all. I didn't think it fit Emma at all. This fits more of Emma. Like, I feel like this fits more of what Emma's trying to do. You know? And the thing that we got to figure out is if Emma is already investigating Professor Dalton, does Vaughn know who Emma is? Because that's the one thing that I want to know too. I want to know if Vaughn already knows who the hell Emma is. I don't think he does. But it's interesting that this is why I'm not like 100% sure she's in the WSB. But the one thing that I know is that she's definitely been spying on Professor Dalton going back to California. Had to be. It's too much of a coincidence that they were both in there. They like I think Anna said they were both in the Bay Area. Both in the Bay Area. Northern California. NoCal. Both in the Bay Area. Are you and they both come to PCU at the same time, around the same time? This is the real reason why Emma is in Port Charles. I kept on saying this. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. And I want to see how Joss plants this on Emma, man. Because Vaughn did warn Joss. Your friends going to get taken down with you. You know? So, loving this storyline, bro. We're going ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Oh, I already said that. Thank y'all for watching this one. After dudes like, I got one more video to do, y'all.